Hey you, I'm back. As most of you know, I was on vacation last week for 10 days. I had run off to Victoria, British Columbia. It's on Vancouver Island, way on the west coast, west south part of Canada. Actually, where the city I was in is actually further south than the parts of the state of Washington. The weather is amazing. Palm trees grow there. It's in Canada, dudes, and palm trees grow there. Needless to say, I was a very happy camper. Um, Now, some of you were saying, yes, but weren't you supposed to be back Sunday night? And here it is Friday, and you've done nothing all week. You've been quiet, you've been silent. What is wrong with you, Ava? Well, as a few of you know who have been over to my Facebook page, I had a very unpleasant homecoming on Sunday night. The short version. Okay, the short version is a lot of you guys know my dog Salem. You've seen her in recordings I did with Quill 18, in a couple here on my channel. You've heard her because she's always right here at the bottom of my feet when I'm recording. And yeah, Salem, ruler of the universe, right? Um, I got home Sunday night very late, and Salem was really, really ill. And it was literally came in the door, saw my dog, called the vet, left. And the condensed version of a very long night is Salem didn't make it. And I think I went into shock for a couple of days. Um, yeah, it was hard. But you know what? Life does what it does. And I think about the month before I went on this vacation, I'd gotten, that bonk in the head, that concussion that bothered me the entire month. And I will be honest with the stress from this week, it's gotten worse. I'm still dealing with that. I had a medical appointment yesterday. You know what? So what? Everybody's got a story. Every single day, every single week, every single month, last year, our childhood, we've all got stories. And that's called life. I, as I continually say in this channel, choose to live your life happy. Happiness is a decision, and it is one that it is time that I find the courage to make that. And I'm not going to say I've made that decision yet, but with your help, I'm working on it. So I'm back, okay? I will keep my grief over there private, and I'm back. So the first thing I wanted to do, I finally, about 20 minutes ago, downloaded the photos onto my computer from the trip. The thousands and thousands that I took. It was a pretty good trip, guys. One thing I wanted to show you, because it seems like it's a theme that has come up today, and I thought, I like this idea. We have a theme for the week. I'm going with this. I like it. It's going to happen. This is awesome. I want to show you this photo. This is called Fisherman's Wharf in Victoria, British Columbia. And those are houseboats. There are neighborhoods here. These people live on houseboats. And I gotta tell you, I went freaking ballistic when I saw this, okay? Oh, man, I could so live in a houseboat. I love it. I love trains. I love rivers because they're always going somewhere, okay? They're always moving on down the road. And I got a thing about moving on down the road. A houseboat has the potential of always moving on down the road. I think that is so freaking awesome. That may be the perfect house for me. I'm very excited. So I spent an afternoon there taking lots of pictures. There was this great Mexican restaurant on a boat that floats, just over there somewhere. Really, really good time. So I wanted to show you that. And here's another one. This is a houseboat. These people have gardens and porches. And the really cool thing is there were about 3 or 4 of them for sale. Man, I got to tell you, coming back was tough. It was like, I can do this. There are palm trees in Canada on a houseboat. I'm in. Okay, what can I say? Anyway, with that in mind, I also discovered only last night that Sims 3 Island Paradise was released on Steam a couple of days ago, so it is now downloaded to my computer, and I'm going to start recording that this evening. I want to show you what I started doing here last night in Minecraft. We're just going to have a real quick little jaunt here. I wasn't feeling up to talking to people or being very friendly, so I came out in the middle of nowhere and created this cabin, my hideaway home. Okay. What I will show off a little bit is I have been working on plants there, but before I get to that, right here in this dock, I'm building a houseboat. You freaking know it. I am so building a houseboat. And the Sims 3 Island Paradise, again, I'm going to start recording tonight. You can build houseboats, okay? You can live in houseboats. It's like, oh my gosh, I know what I'm doing this week. Okay, this is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. So, I've been working on these plants. Some of them, as you can see by the white artifacts all over that mess, aren't really in great shape yet, but they're coming along. I've never done this before, so, you know, it'll get there. Garlic. Flowering garlic, oh yeah. Cantaloupe. Now this one's a little weird because apparently my plants have got a half cut off open cantaloupe. But I'm thinking, you know what? I've pulled cantaloupe off a vine and I can see me wandering down these steps in the middle of the night, whacking off half a cantaloupe, scooping out the seeds and just eating the thing like a bowl. Yeah. So you know what? I might just leave that. That's cool. We've got some cranberries here, some kind of hot pepper there. I don't know which one that is. Over here, ginger plants, grapes. I've got to find a mod that's got plants that are 2 blocks high because I want to do actual, you know, proper grapevines so we can make a great big vineyard going on here. I think that would be cool. Over here we have coffee plants, asparagus. Up there are the beginnings of cucumbers. Those are just the flowers. They haven't gone into vine yet. We've got short corn, very short corn. Beets up there. Eggplant up there. I'm not really fond of eggplant, but I kind of like the purple in the flowers, so it looks good. I'll use it. We have some other sort of peppers here. These are supposed to be beans, you know, like pole beans, hence the pole. I don't know. Blueberries in there. The celery's kind of awesome. I'm liking it. Again, there's a couple of little punky artifacts at the top there, so I've got some work to do. Now, this was the candle plant. In this mod, you can, I don't know, get wax from this or something. I don't actually even know yet, but I figured it's a make-believe plant. I can make it look like anything I want to. I gave it the variegated foliage and made calla lilies because I love them. So anyway, this is my little hideaway home. Look, I have deer. Boathouse is going right there. That's my next big build here because, oh yeah. I've also been playing around with the furniture, as you will notice here. This is my version of the chair from Jammy's Furniture. So we're going to go in, have a little bit wee tour. This is really rustic. This is not a fancy place. I can sit here, give a click. Can't click. Oh no, because those are stairs. Okay. Anyway, I can sit here, read a book, sit in front of the fire, big carpet in front of the fire, you know, in case you have a romantic interlude. Little teeny tiny kitchen sitting over here. Upstairs, my library looks out over open plains there. On this side, you will see it's just solid forest and then goes all the way north to the palace near Enderman Keep. So sit here in the morning, I could have tea and look out over the ocean. We do, of course, have a wonderful deck because we know I like those. Again, great place to read a book on a summer afternoon. And just because this is something I would so do, I put a roof to the roof because, yeah, okay, a ladder to the roof. This is my first attempt of talking all week. I swear to God, I have not said anything to anybody. I've been such a basket case, so bear with me. And a little chair. I can watch the sun come up. I can look out over the ocean. I can look across these beautiful plains, which I think should either be planted with wheat and or the grapevines that I want to make, and I can watch the sunset go down over there. So I'm thinking, you know, this whole sitting on the rooftop thing, totally me. I like this a lot. So I've got my deck, I've got my ocean view, I have my library, big, big, big library, ladders to reach the top, you know, some extra storage up there. This is a little place. You gotta have that extra storage. Over here, I've got the bedroom. Yeah, big double doors. Whoa. It's not a great bedroom. It's just a little tiny place. A little chandelier, very rustic. You know, nothing fancy here. We're dealing with candlelight. And when the sun goes down, it's time to hit the sack. Okay? This is about rest and relaxation. And you know what? I got an outhouse, guys. You gotta have an outhouse. Okay, this is a really fancy outhouse because the Jammies Furniture Mod lets me make a really fancy outhouse. But it's still an outhouse. See, I'm figuring it's a composting toilet, and the bath water is filled from this cistern right here from rainwater. Right? Okay, that's pretty cool. I have a little lean-to sitting over here where I store some dried foods and seeds and, you know, whatever. So there it is, my little hideaway home. It's where I've been recuperating by myself in the quiet. These are flowers I've made. There you go. That's good. That's it. Now I'm going to take a quick jaunt over to Whitehall. Actually, I don't want to do that because I don't want to show you the city until we're a little bit further done. So you know what? I'm going to TP me over to, whoops, Spongy. And you know what? I'm going to invite him to a call in Skype and hope he's around. I think he's in game. Well, we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I'm going to teleport over there. As soon as I get back, I'm inside his brain. This teleporting thing is so creepy. Oops. KU. SKY. Skype call. What did I do? Okay, sorry guys, not really. That one will go? Yes. That one will go. So, somebody's, what's he doing? Okay, I have an idea what he's doing. How do we get out of here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Look at this. Sorry to be spaced out. Okay. I'm recording now. You don't have to answer. Nah, close. So here we are. This is what he's been working on. This is Spongy's little manor house. Yeah. Yeah, he's got it, you know, here on the ocean with the ship. Is this cool or what? I love this. This is so beautiful. This kid is so talented. He is just bloody amazing. I just can't get over what he's capable of building in this game. Oh, look at this. We got a ladder all the way up to the top. How much you want to bet he makes a crow's nest up there? Just so I can go for the view. Now, I got to tell you, this is going to be his manor house here. And this clock tower, he's given that to me. When I'm in this part of the world, I get to move into the clock tower, which I think is so freaking amazing. I can't even begin to explain how excited that makes me. The rooms are all very tiny, and it, you know, there's like a bazillion levels up. But I get to go in and decorate it however I want, and I get to live in a clock tower, which I love it. I like clocks. I just want to someday, if I ever quit moving on down the road, I want to get a wall that is just covered in clocks, all of which have chimes, so they can just bong all at the same time, and yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. So this is the beginning just the beginning, little sketch of what is going to be his manor house. I'm thinking pretty good sketch, right? And then he built this over here. Now this he put in as a model to show me to see if I liked this model for putting in our city. I'm liking this model. This is a blacksmith shop. So we have this working area here. When you put anything at all, this is a furnace, and of course when you're actually doing something, you need all the fire, and very cool looking. You've got the water over here. You've got a crafting table tucked in, lots of storage with signs around it so you know what's in it. You've got your anvil, you know, a little sample of your work, and apparently I'm tripping on the anvil because I'm just that good. So he put this together. Tough is old boots blacksmith. And then you can come in, you know, there's some samples of what you can buy here. Very nice. There's the shop for those who work here, or me, since I have been given permission to bung around in here and do what I like. Okay, sending out a call. And do I have speakers turned up enough to hear it? Are you there yet, Spongy? Hello? You know what? I don't know what I have on for sound. Not much. That's good. Are you there?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, we're recording. You're live. So if you're shy, this is your last chance to just move on out.
I'll stick around a bit.
Awesome. So I'm just showing off your blacksmith shop here. A little, you know, hidey hole here for storage and stuff like that. Now, if you run back here, you got more of this. Oh, look. It's an old closet. We can store things. But, you know, the spiders move in when you're not using things all the time. I think that's kind of awesome. I love that part. So, little stairs tucked away back here. We can run upstairs. And there's the living area for the blacksmith. So he's got a nice little seating area here. Lots of books. I always approve of lots of books. His bedroom, showing off his work again because, you know, he's proud of it. That's cool. A room that hasn't had anything done to it yet. Hey, Spongy, have a wave. Hello. So this is still in the works. This is not a completed project. And you know what? I'm always a little unsure showing off something that isn't done yet because, yeah, people will say, well, that's weird, or that's this, or that's whatever. But this is a work in progress. We're in the attic, dark, cramped, spiders, lots of storage. I love this. So he put this up asking me, you know, is this something that you would like as a design for the blacksmith in the city? And Spongy, absolutely. I love this. I think it's brilliant.
Perfect.
Yeah, I agree.
It'll just be popping up randomly all over the place.
This guy is very creative, and he's got 1,000 projects going on. Not like, you know, I would ever do that. Oh, it has occurred to me I have to go back and finish Enderman Keep one day. The walls aren't done right. Oh, there's so much. I have not finished that garden in the center yet. Yeah, too many things. Okay, so he did the blacksmith, the beginning of his, you know, his little manor house.
Just a quaint little spot.
Yeah, a little place in the country, you know, just, yeah. Which makes me very excited to see what is in store for the city. Now, he's got this windmill here. I'm going to fly up. I am in creative, so I can show you guys stuff. I love this design for the what are they called, blades on the windmill. That is sails. I don't know what they're called. All I think, it's just cool. It's just very, very, very beautiful. I've seen a few of these done in Minecraft. I gotta tell you, I think this is the prettiest one I've seen so far. I love this. So he's got a windmill in here. So you're going to have to plant some grain. You're going to have acres and acres of grain to justify this windmill.
I have a nice little Nordic farming area design thing in my head.
Of course he does. And then this. We have a member of the server who's not apparently really into building. You know, who knew? We have a building server. I invited a few people. And everybody has been doing an awesome job of that. But we have one guy who's just not that into building. He's been working with some event stuff and things like that, so that's cool. So this is the guest house. This is Spongy's little guest house. It's not finished. It's not furnished yet, but just this little Victorian palace. Out in BC, there is a Victorian house. They call it a castle. I don't think it's any nicer than this place. So, yeah, this place is beautiful. We've got all these porches. This is the equivalent of the gingerbread that goes on top of these places. Look at the view this guy has. Manor house, that. So anyway, this member who's not building too much will always have a place to stay when he's playing Minecraft. So we've got room here. That goes out into another porch. We've got stairways up here. Another lovely room. More stairs, because that's what Victorian mansions do. And then it gets quieter and quieter, more and more narrow. The ceilings are lower, and that's what they're like. You've got these big wide open spaces at the bottom, but the servants lived upstairs, and nobody was going to put a whole lot of effort into making their spot as beautiful as possible. And then we've got up here in the tower. Oh, hi, I'm waving. Hi, Yorkie. No, Yorkie, Spongy. It was one of those ones. Yeah. Which reminds me, and I guess that's why I was thinking Yorkie. Hey Yorkie, Briarstone and I are starting some adventure maps in Minecraft. We were looking at a few different options there last night, actually, late. Oh, look at the view. This is going to be the most beautiful village, and look at that house.
Can you see your boat from here?
Yes. My boat. This guy is always building me stuff. He's got his own country, which he ignores just heartlessly. I'm sure his people are crying for their leader to come back, going, but we love you too. But you know what? He's out here looking after me. I can't really complain too much. Oh my god. Here's the Spongy. I can't wait to see this house built. But I did warn him, if this is a little country place, now you guys just saw my cabin. That's my country place, okay? Enderman Keep is my country place. It's pretty rustic. It's pretty basic. This is his country place. When it gets around to building the rich neighborhood in the city, my expectations have just gone through the roof. I told him he needs to be very, very afraid because, boy, I'm, demanding. I'm going to turn into this horrible person saying, okay, Spongy, make it better, make it bigger, make it more, something. So, yeah, you giggle now. You wait. You wait. This is just beautiful. So, if there is any part of this that you would like to show off, you tell me where to be and where to point the camera. Give us a tour.
You can go and have a look at the boat now that it's done.
Isn't that lovely?
If you like.
Sitting out there in the water.
It's not amazing, but it floats.
It floats. That's always important for a boat. I'm just thinking.
And slap a flag on there while you're...
This is so pretty. You know that neighborhood that I showed you with the houseboats when I first started this? They have their own pirate ship with the big, Jolly Roger, the skull and crossbones or whatever on the top. Because, any good houseboat neighborhood would need a pirate ship. I mean, come on. I'm thinking I could live in a houseboat. And there were about 3 of them for sale. There was one, it was a big 2-story, and it was big enough, it was like an apartment on top, an apartment downstairs. It was right across the street from that amazing Mexican restaurant that I told you about. My first meal in Victoria was Mexican food from that place. And it was really, really good. Like, really, really good. I think I'm going to have a whole series of videos talking about the food in Victoria, but anyway. I digress. Yeah, there's like houseboats out there for sale, and it's on the dock, and oh god, I don't know. What an amazing idea. Look at this when you look back at, you know, his little country place. This is so beautiful. Oh, I love this with the deck. Oh my god, it's just like being in World of Warcraft, you know, when you're taking the boat out to the Exodar Islands. Blood Mist Islands, those places. Azure Isle. And you go up on top because you can, you know, it's very exciting. Look at this, how nice. Okay, I'm loving this. I like ships too, because they're like trains. They're always going somewhere, right? Okay, let's go up, because we can. That's a long way up. Okay, that would freak me out in real life. And I fell down because I'm talented. Anyway, heights. I faced a little bit of a fear of height thing during my last trip, this trip, there last week. The captain's quarters. Oh my god, does he have an office or what? Whoa. I like it. Look at this. Look at the view. Oh my goodness. Spongy, this is so beautiful.
I'm trying to come up with a name to justify it now.
Oh, there we go. We should have a contest. What people?
Yes.
What can? Okay. What can I give away? What can I give away if whoever wins? We have cabins and everything under here. Oh my god, I love this. Look at this. Okay, our ship needs a name.
The first ship to appear in Beckley.
This is our very first ship. There will be more. The city has a port planned just outside the outskirts of the walls. You guys have seen the arena. You've seen the beginnings of the city, and I'm really hesitant to show you too much more because Spongy has been really busy, and we're a long way from completed. But oh my God, wait till you see the palace. Oh, it's very nice. And we are going to have a, you know, the arena was here, and the city sits over here, and there was a big port, and we're going to have ships in the port, of course. You know, some neighborhoods built up between them, you know, outside the walls. There were different things that I've done on my vacation that I'm actually I'm going to show you guys a few pictures. I'll post somewhere on my Facebook. And that will be the theme of the next building thing. So right now, houseboats are on the way. Houseboats both in Sims 3 and in here. I mentioned getting over a fear of heights. A few of you will know what that means because you were on my Facebook page while I was on vacation. Scariest thing I ever did in my life. I have never been so freaked out scared. Not dangerous, but the illusion of danger is pretty awesome. And by the end of it, I was hooked. I'm an addict. I want more. It's, oh my God, I want more. It's so good. So lots of good things are coming up here, and I'm looking at different things I did on my vacation. I'm going to tie them into things I'm going to be doing in Minecraft and The Sims 3. So I'm going to end this now. I just wanted to apologize for not being here and letting you know why. I'm not a complete and utter flake. I didn't just ignore you. I take this channel seriously. YouTube has finally fixed the glitch that allows me to connect only this week, a couple of days ago apparently, my account with full screen. So that contract that I got 6-8 weeks ago finally has kicked into gear. I am a full screen partner in the real sense of the word. I have graphics I have to make. I have to make a greeting video, you know, whatever. And I have a contract with them saying I will do, you know, X number of videos per month, whatever. But I've always felt like I had one with you guys. And I said, I'm here, and you said, sure, we'll watch. And that obligation is kind of important to me. And I'm, you know, being rained on. But I wanted you to know that I didn't ignore you lightly. It's been a very hard week. And happiness is a choice, and it's time I find the courage to remember that. So, until I see you next time, I am going to end this now. Choose to live your life beautiful. Please, if you liked some part of this, hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't, and choose to live your life happy and always build it beautiful. Bye bye.